everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Banner Saga 2 Let's Play. So last time around, we finally rejoined the Let's Party, and we were about to leave the village that we had held up in after the serpent had ambushed us in the old woods. But just as we were leaving, Rugga and several other of our clansmen kind of, rode in, and, everybody was glad to see each other until Rugga decided to try to kill us, and then we had this big fight break out. So once that happened, we fought Rugga. We ended up killing his bodyguard, Dagger, and then we finally left. And on the road, Alette spotted some deer tracks, followed them, and found some dredge who had killed a deer, and we got into a fight with them. We lost that fight. It doesn't appear to have mattered because we're moving on anyways, so I'm just going to leave it be, and we're going to jump right into the story where it left off. But before we do that, I just want to remind you guys, don't forget to like the video if you want to see more Banner Saga 2. We're getting really close to the end, and I want to make one last strong push for the final, the finale, I guess we'll just call it that. And don't forget to subscribe as well, so you can follow along with this series and all the other awesome series I've got going on the channel. There's all kinds of stuff. I think I've got like 6 or 7 running right now, so plenty of stuff on the channel for you guys to check out. Right then, so blood drips from your mouth, mingling with dirt, while your eyes lock on the fallen deer. The sound of splintering armor draws your waning attention. Oddleif is suddenly by your side. You'll be fine, she says, wiping your chin. We have plenty of dredge to kill once we're in Arberrang. There's more you want to save, but you close your eyes to rest. So Oddleif saved us, luckily. We basically won that fight. The computer kind of cheated, or the AI kind of cheated. Strumming from a leo and song from a large number of your clansmen surprises you. Varl stands in the center of them, blushing. It's Skari's 200th year, Varl beside you shouts. The rest of the caravan is slowing to check out the commotion. Let's make a toast. We don't want to stay too long, though. To Skara you start. You've already lived longer than any human here will. May your bravery and strength continue so that you share drinks with the grandchildren of our grandchildren. Skari looks at you and nods. I'll tell them of your bravery and strength. Everyone drinks and laughs and continues on. Okay, so our morale went up, but we didn't lose too much time or supplies, which is good. We have less than a week's worth of supplies left, so I'm hoping we get to Arberrang quickly here. The caravan slows at the sight of the Field Gate Bridge. In front of it is a large army of horseborn in formation, weapons drawn. Skathek, are these your people, your clan, or herd? Skathek shakes his head but does not speak. His eyes scour the new herd. Hakon calls for a shield wall as protection. As a precaution, sorry. Just as shields lock, a single javelin flies from the center of the horseborn army. Everyone watches it arc through the air and stab the ground only yards from you. The ground rumbles as the horseborn charge. Oh boy. I knew we weren't going to get out of this one easily. So we've got Alette. I want to move her to the back. Oh, I guess I can take her out. She is wounded, so I might roll without her this time. We'll see. Definitely going to bring Hakon, Gunnolf, Mogir. Where did he go? Egil. And I think we'll bring Nid, because she's probably my favorite archer. I think we'll bring Alette and just use her mend abilities. That sounds good. Can we level up one of these guys? Excuse me. I'd like to get Mogir up. Oh yeah, we have tons of renown. Let's level him up. Do we want Malice, where we can provoke people and force them to attack him? Or Battering Ram, where we can use knockback? This seems more useful. And then we'll fill out his armor, and do we want to give him 13 strength or a little bit more willpower? Let's give him some willpower. That sounds good. Okay, and we have enough to level up Gunnolf as well, so we may as well do that. Sounds good. Forge Ahead or Sundering Impact, that's an easy choice. Okay, I think we're just going to get his armor all the way up, because he does not stay in the fight for very long with that 10 armor, so hopefully the 12 gives him a little bit more survivability. And that looks pretty good to me. Yeah, we'll run with this party. I want Mogir in front, though. Actually, Eggle should be up somewhere around there too. Gunolf is usually better served toward the back. Okay. Well, lucky for us, we're going to be fighting on this bridge, so I can kind of keep them contained in front of me, which is always nice. That looks good. I don't think the map can go any further that way, so we've got them pretty much blocked off here if we just put all the Varl in front. But I don't know if that's a good plan. Let's see. None of them are particularly scary looking, but if they do continue to reinforce, that might be difficult. I think we'll just line up with them like this. And then let's put Nid right here where she can shoot a little bit easier, and I'll put Alette over here. Alette is going to be out of the fighting for the most part. We're just going to focus on her mend ability. Yeah, let's let them come to me. You learn we are strong. Okay. Well, whatever. We're going to continue to rest here. They don't seem interested in moving. Ah, here we go. Can you hit from that far? Yes, you can. Nice. So we're going to soften him up before he even gets here. You're going to stay right where you are. Yeah, keep coming, keep coming. If they line up on him, I'm just going to, what's it called, Tempest all the way around. Thread the needle, can't quite get it that far. In that case, we'll just rest. Alright, let's give him another... Actually, what's... that's not a bad idea. Let's drop some traps for him. I'll put it right there. Gotcha. Okay, keep waiting. Now they're finally going to start doing some damage. Ooh, I don't like that he's in our backlines. I forgot that they could do that. And of course he's going to run away. Let's clip him a little bit. So that makes him significantly weaker. Is he going to do the same thing? No, he's just going to wreck my armor. I'm really tempted to go after them. I hate that they can run away after they hit, but I don't want to lose my shield wall. Yeah, I'll step up with him, but I need to make sure I move everybody else up too. Let's see. I'm going to clip you, make you a lot weaker. I don't like that this chick's just sitting back here shouting. Like, either join the fight or, you know, buzz off. Like, I'm tired of listening to you. So that bounced back, luckily. Let's get you up here so you can help him out. And then stonewall for me with that big-ass shield of yours. Okay, hack on. Yeah. Let's get him out of the fight. Bye-bye. Okay, Nid. Why don't you take a shot at her? Or is that a him? I think it's a him. For 5. Oh, they've got more people coming in. Ooh, yes please. Let's do that Tempest. Let's see, so it's clockwise. That would be this way. So I'll start here. And let's go all in. So that killed one of them, and now this one's basically worthless. Yikes, that's a lot of armor break right there. Can you... Perfect. So he's down to 1. He's worthless now, except for breaking armor. But then again, the AI likes to cheat, so... You never know. I'll move you up here. And, yeah, do that. What are you gonna do? Oh, that's what you're gonna do. Man, he's really getting beat up. Let's just keep you in line. Keep our armor up. And yeah, just keep advancing in a wall, I guess. Really, that's a hell of a throw. That's like better range than my archers. Can you deal with him? Oh, you're finally gonna join the fight. Okay. They've got like ridiculous range. Let's see. Yeah, get in there. And let's see. What can you hit for? We'll do 9. I'm good with that. Okay. Why don't you move to here and then finish him off? Are they going to join the fight, or are they going to keep sniping with javelins? That's so insane. They can throw further than my archers can shoot. You're kind of handicapped, so I think I'll just keep moving. Wait, what's going on? Something happened. Oh, he's pinned. Pinned by a javelin. Well, then you just stay and rest. We resisted that. Nice. You're stuck there, so why don't you go around this way? Finish him off. And what are you gonna do? Really? See, they did it again. This happened in the last episode. She has 4 strength. He's got 9 armor. So that means the chances of her doing damage, I think, is like 40%. She has to make a roll with a 40% chance to hit. Or it might be 50. It's basically whatever 4/9 is like 44% or something. And I think they round it down. So it would be like 40%. And I don't think she should be able to do more than 1 damage because her strength is lower. But I'm not entirely sure how that works. That's how I thought it worked. But it appears to be that they can just get through my armor at any point when they feel like it. So I guess armor doesn't matter unless you're the AI. Let's see. I don't even know what to do with my archers because they're sniping me from like way back. Like I could put you here. But even if I use this, like that's literally the maximum of my range. I don't know that it really matters. I can do 1 there or 2 there. Let's just do that. Okay, why don't you finish her off? Oh, cool. All we had to do was kill her, so that's even easier. Frustrating, though. Very frustrating. But I don't think we lost anybody, so that's good. A slight cream-colored horseborn with flaxen hair steps out of the ranks of the wounded. Her blue war paint stands out against her otherwise yellow coloration. The remaining horseborn show deference to her. She says a few things in the foreign tongue of her people, but stops when she sees you do not understand. Forgiveness, she says fluently. I speak to you. You have my weapon. Interesting. Like she's gonna give me her weapon? Yeah, okay. I think we're really missing out on an opportunity here. Like, we're using the Horseborn as individual characters. We should be, like, putting heroes on the backs of Horseborn so they can, like, chuck javelins while we're, like, shooting arrows off the back of them, too. That would be so much more efficient and way more badass, but I guess not in Banner Saga 2. Maybe in Banner Saga 3, who knows. Sorry for fight. Not know it you. She speaks your language with confidence. What do you mean? Who are you? I lead herd. I am... The next word is long, shrill, and confusing, but certain sounds stand out. Canary? Canary smiles and stomps the ground rhythmically with a hoof. That easy. Canary, yes. And you? My name is Alette. Good greetings. Our stories tell of stranger who come help us. You 2 legs that walk along 4, my kind with you already. She points to the horseborn in your ranks. And how am I supposed to help you? Save us. We look strong, but weak against She searches for the words, but can only point all around. When sun stops and plains break and a god appears, follow two legs that walk along four. This our story, we hold true. You see these things. The sun has stopped and I've seen the ground breaking, but what god are you talking about? Large snake, not from this plane. The serpent, it certainly could be a god. You have seen the god too. You know these signs. You lead us, we follow. Canary looks at you with a steady gaze instead of the constant movement you experience with Deirdre. Let's see. Well, you should know that not everybody's too fond of the Horseborn. Most of the Horseborn we've met have caused us alarm, including you. Many of my people won't want to be near your people. Not today, but different day. Herds fight, but forget. Humans remember things a long time. Varl even longer. Herd believes leader. We follow you. Herd grow strong. She bows again, motions to her people, and all the Horseborn join your ranks at a respectful distance. Okay, so it looks like we've got some more friends to bring along this journey. Hopefully we get to Arberrang soon, because we're starting to get awfully low on supplies. But it looks like this is the final approach. Oh nice, they foraged. We got another day's worth. That's always awesome.
The moon and stars are always visible when you look at Lauga's godstone. How can that be true?
Okay, so it looks to be the last godstone that we're going to see in this game. That's a really interesting one too. It's like carved inside of a tunnel or something. Wonder if we'll get any items from this. That would be nice. I imagine our fighting's not done yet. The moon her spirit, the stars her eyes, Aleo says, plucking a few strings of his instrument. Lauga, the god of beauty and of, well, of things that happen in the night. The Skald smiles. The gods may be dead, but my wife still prays to Lauga. I'm thankful for her piety. The Skald is not the only one smiling. A quick look around reveals grins throughout the caravan. I see why Arberrang has grown so quickly over the years, you say, and the Skald laughs. A truth spoken in front of Lauga's stone is supposed to ripple through the night, either strengthening a lover's resolve or carrying away undesired affection. Aleo skips away to find his wife. You hear the unmistakable clank of Egil's shield behind you. Lauga's godstone is beautiful, isn't it? Yes, beautiful. I forgot, they had a thing in the first game, if I'm not mistaken. He isn't looking at the godstone. We've come all this way. We fought the dredge, killed asunder. Aleo says we're destined to bring all clans together. Aleo's a Skald Gil. Storytelling is his job. He shrugs. It's still neat to think that we're part of something bigger. His wonder is refreshing. You smile at him. He looks up at the godstone and takes a deep breath. Alette, it's a miracle that I'm still alive, so I've got to tell you something before my luck fades. Speaking of this, for those of you who haven't played the first game, it's very difficult to get him to live through it. In my particular playthrough, he did die in the first game for me, but because I didn't load my save into this, we just started fresh with a new save. He wasn't dead, so technically he shouldn't be alive. It is, in fact, a miracle that he is still alive, because he literally owes it to me not having my save game left over. Let's see. Don't say that, we'll keep each other alive. Thank you, but neither one of us could have saved each other like Avon saved Juno. Okay, giant serpents aren't part of our deal. The two of you laugh a bit and Gil relaxes. Alette, I love you. His tone is sincere, his eyes hold no expectations. And you don't have to love me back, but I had to say it. He exhales, relieved of a great burden. I mean, I don't know. She has never really shown any interest in him. I mean, granted, she's had a whole lot of other stuff on her plate, but I don't know which path we should take here. I wonder if we love him back, does he end up dying? Or if we don't love him back, does he not end up dying? Or maybe, I don't know. I feel like the game could torture us in all kinds of ways with this. Yeah, let's shoot for a happy ending here. I was hoping you'd say that. You were? Don't act so surprised. You're a brave fighter who always treats me with respect. I hope you know I feel strongly for you, but until everyone is safe in Arberrang, I just needed to hear it from you, or I just needed you to hear it from me, and I'm glad you wanted to hear it. If and when you know you love me too, you come find me, okay? Your eyes feel wet as you smile and nod. Eggle grabs your hand and kisses it before leaving. I mean, we're going for the happy ending there, but knowing this game, I don't think we're gonna hold to that. Somebody's gonna bite the dust, and I think I just put a big bullseye on one of our characters' backs. Is this the final approach? It sure looks to be. Yep, there's Arberrang. And none too soon. We only had a couple days of supplies left.
We made it. But why are so many camped outside the walls? They must have seen the darkness approaching.
Wind ripples across tents, which multiply the closer you get to Arberrang. Dung litters the paths, and it's clearly not all from Yawks. Rattling coughs mix with raucous laughter. Small fights break out for no apparent reason. Curious eyes grow wide as they spot the Varl and Horseborn. Mothers grab their children, men their weapons. Various clan banners snap and whip in the wind. You recognize the heraldry of the Carl Shoes from Aleo's Tales and Strand's banner from previous talks with Ubin. There are even a few Cragsman banners by their muddy appearance. You also notice the division between each clan. There's no mixing or unity. I'll push ahead, Prince Ludin says. My father will want to see me and I'll be able to find out what exactly is going on here. Ursa and a few fighters escort him through the crowds towards the walls. Old Atakan's people are here. You hear a woman from your caravan shout. I have to check on him. Others are finding familiar clans and kin as well, slowly drifting from your banner. Let's see. Bring them here. Bring them all to us. Some of the folks around the fires look half-starved and gladly join, making their way towards the supply carts. Others pack their meager possessions and fall in line. So we got a bunch more clansmen, some more fighters. I need to take some opportunity to fold them into more fighters, because we have a lot of clansmen right now. I don't know that it matters, though. I think we're getting very, very close to the end of the game here. Where the crowd is the most dense in volume and numbers, the caravan comes to a stop. Ahead you notice a sharp line where the tents and people stop. The ground beyond is pinned with arrows and not much else. A few hundred yards of empty space between these people and Arberrang's walls. What is this, you ask, confused by all you're taking in? That's the peaceful bit, an old fighter says near you. He looks the type who has seen enough things to lack enthusiasm for much of anything. The king's men can't kill us from the walls, and we can't kill them from here. But what's caused the fighting, you ask? The man smiles, his face unaccustomed to the action. Come on, Sunderslayer, he says. It's the same damn thing that causes every fight. They've got something we want. King's got food and protective walls. We're starving with our asses facing that rolling darkness. His words deal you a heavy blow. So Arberrang's at war? The man laughs a wicked laugh. That's putting it lightly, he says. From what I can tell, this is the rest of our kind. You brought the last of the Varl and even dragged in some worthless horseborn. This fight's for survival. Winner lives, loser's gone forever. His laugh turns into hysteria and you leave, unsettled. Okay guys, well I think this is going to be as good a place as any to break off the episode here, so we'll go and end it now and we'll pick back up in the next episode figuring out what exactly is going on in the capital here, because it seems like we kind of walked into a situation that we weren't necessarily expecting. So we'll find out more about that later, but for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time joining you for some Banner Saga 2, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.